Are you looking to buy or sell a home in the Staten Island or New York area? How about investment property, vacant land? Do you need some help? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you'll want to join me as I get an up-close and personal look at one of the top real estate brokers in the area. Hi, I'm Nancy Hornbeck reporting from Staten Island, New York. This gorgeous house behind me is home to Village Realty, an independently owned and operated Coldwell Banker franchise. I recently sat down with owner Mike Diaz and his wife Georgiana to find out what makes them so successful.
Coldwell Banker Village Realty is a company that's been in business on Staten Island for 30 years. We handle new homes as well as resale homes, land. We have builders we represent. We also handle commercial properties, investment properties, and the rentals of apartments.
What does being a Coldwell Banker franchise mean for you?
Coldwell Banker, in our opinion, and we searched for quite a long time before joining a franchise, was probably what we felt was the most professional of all the franchises. Superior training. It's a task to put salespeople out that are well trained and knowledgeable of what they do.
So what type of properties do you represent?
Primarily we do all types of real estate, but the majority would be residential homes. We do both new and resale. We also do land. We have builders we've been working for a long time. So we always try to find them land. Naturally, we handle the sale of those homes that they build on the land.
Well, I've been building homes on Staten Island for approximately 28 years. I've been doing business with Village Realty for close to 28 years, probably about 25. I can always depend on them. They have excellent sales staff. They back me up completely. They follow through on all our deals. As a builder, it's very important that I find land. They always manage to find land for me, which is a very integral part of the business. They follow up on all my mortgage applications with my buyers. I've worked with other brokers as well, and I would say really no one has come close to Village Realty.
Through Coldwell Banker, we could handle the entire country. So we do a lot of referrals out and in of our area. We do some work in Brooklyn and are trying to expand there and are expanding there. If you said to me today you want to move to California, we'd hook you up with a Coldwell Banker agent who we know would do a good job.
Who uses and benefits from Village Realty?
Actually, both buyer and seller. We do what we call a comparative market analysis. And when we do that, we compare house size, lot size, amenities, location, and we try to find comparables that are as close as possible to the home we're going to be marketing. The other thing we do for our buyers is before they're out there looking and falling in love with something they can't afford, we make sure they can. We pre-qualify every buyer before we take them out to visit your home.
You price right. What does that mean?
When we price a property, we price it so that it will sell in a reasonable amount of time at the maximum price. Some agents go out to try to get a listing and they'll tell a seller anything they want to hear. All that does is waste their time on the market for 3 to 6 months. So we want to max out the seller's return so they walk away. We don't like leaving any money on the table, as I put it to my sellers. We would like to get you the maximum amount of money we can.
Since you can find a home for a buyer, can you find them a mortgage too?
We shop for mortgages for our clients. You know, people don't realize mortgage companies are nothing more than a business. And when they get to the closing, they're totally shocked that their expenses are like $4,000 to $6,000 more. What we do for our buyers is find them the cheapest rate without any hidden cost. Because there are tons of hidden costs that a lot of these mortgage brokers and bankers that are not disclosed because they don't have to be. We don't deal with lenders like that, and we make sure our buyers know exactly what their costs are in obtaining financing.
Mike, you've said beware of the discount real estate brokers. What does that mean?
They don't really do anything for you other than take your listing at your price and throw it on an internet site. In my opinion, they're hurting you because either they're giving your house away or they're pricing it so extremely overpriced that you're not going to sell it. A lot of work goes into doing the proper job. It doesn't only start with listing the property, it's the marketing of the property. There's a big difference in service. I mean, you just don't get the service from a discount broker you're going to get from us.
Do you consider Village Realty a family business?
Our staff is actually part of the family. Our salespeople don't normally leave. Once they join us, they're usually here to stay.
I've been in the business for about 25 years. Their reputation has always been honest, always with a great reputation, always dealt honestly with people, buyers, sellers, associates. That's really the reason that I'm here.
To me, it's one big, large family, absolutely. We have people with us over 20 years.
How well do you and your staff know the ins and outs of Staten Island and Brooklyn, or is that even important?
You have to know the areas. Staten Island's a very, very unique place. We have more open space and parkland than most of the boroughs. When we get new people, we try to educate them to not only real estate, but local interest of Staten Island.
How is Village Realty different from other real estate brokers?
We care about our clients. They're not just a dollar. They're human beings.
I understand you assist with the relocation process. How does that work?
It's difficult enough to sell and move nearby, but it's even more difficult to sell here and move to Florida or California. While we're selling here, we have them working with somebody where they're going, and we coordinate the move. We pick them up at the airport if we have to, take them to their hotel, settle them in, and the next day we'll start helping them find a home.
What do you love most about your job?
I think what I love most is watching a buyer get the keys from the seller and the happiness that it brings them, usually, you know. We try to visit them after they're in, and they usually welcome us in open arms because they're usually very happy with their new home. So I guess I enjoy that the most, knowing that people are happy with their purchase or their investment.
I've been with them for 30 years. I use them because they're honest, they're dependable, and they've never steered me wrong. I treat Mike as a friend, not just a business associate.
We get a very large referral clientele because of our honesty. Our customers and clients know exactly what their costs are going to be. There are no hidden secrets. And we're very proud of that. We're very proud of our honesty and our integrity.
Tell me about your beautiful office space.
It's my pride and joy. We bought the building in 1999 and we started renovating it for an office in 2001. We wanted the space to have our customers and clients feel comfortably at home when they came in. We wanted them to feel the proudness of home ownership when they walked in the door. And I believe we did it. I'm very proud of our office space.
How accessible are you and your staff to your clients?
We're pretty much accessible 7 days a week, except for time for sleeping, 24 hours a day. We have the capability of transferring calls directly to their cell phones so that the customer or client is serviced immediately.
What do you love most about your job?
I love making people happy. I love the look on their face when they make a major purchase in their life, something that they didn't believe was possible at one time. And through our expertise in here and our capabilities of helping them with financing, they can finally see that the American dream is a possibility for them.
For over 30 years, Village Realty, a Coldwell Banker franchise, has specialized in residential, commercial, and vacant land real estate. Their growing clientele in Staten Island and the New York area is a result of Mike and Georgiana Diaz's honesty, integrity, and commitment to recruit knowledgeable professional agents who are trained to render the highest caliber of service to each and every client. So it's easy to see why buyers and sellers alike have made Village Realty their first and only choice. I'm Nancy Hornbeck reporting for Close Up on America's Business.